have gone through the judgment. I read it. That judgment is airtight. Justice Omotosho did a very thorough job. How do you start to beg? How do you even start to defend such a person? Erratic, anger, everything. Everybody watched it. Yet people are saying it's injustice. How? But you people don't understand. That's why you are emotional. What if it was death sentence? What you not going to talk? Death sentence they give them before Friday, they don't buy them. What you not going to talk?
So on this particular video right now, you know a lot of Nigerians has been coming out to say this is injustice to Nnamdi Kanu, to the whole of Igbo people, and to the whole of the southern eastern of Nigeria. You know, yesterday I shared a video for you guys where a northern Muslim actually came out to say this is injustice, calling on the release of Nnamdi Kanu. So right now, this particular lady, Igbo lawyer, they actually come out right now to analyze everything that actually happened with Nnamdi Kanu and the judge with his lawyer. He really said a lot about Nnamdi Kanu. According to him, he came out to raise praises, to praise the judge for actually making that particular sentence. According to him, he said kudos to Judge Omotosho, that he did a very good job, that Nnamdi Kanu is so arrogant, is full of anger, that he doesn't respect anybody, his lawyer, the judge, and he really said a lot about Nnamdi Kanu. So I'll be playing the full video for you guys to watch. Guys, take your time, watch this particular video to the end. What do you have to say about this? Because this lady in particular is an Igbo lawyer from the Southeast, and is coming out right now to mock and to praise the judge for actually making that particular judgment on to Nnamdi Kanu. So guys, here is the video. What do you have to say about this? Drop your comment at the comment section and don't forget to subscribe.
I have gone through the judgment. I read it. That judgment is airtight. Justice Omotosho did a very thorough job. Now let us even look at it. He had his lawyers along the line. His choice of lawyers were even very okay. Kanu Agabi saying, I love that man to stupor. Good, brilliant, one of the best lawyers in Nigeria. He had them along the line. He debriefed them that he wanted to do his case himself. They gave him time to do his case himself. He started dribbling everybody. Okay, look at his attitude in court. How do you even start to beg for such a person? I was just asking. If you even want to beg for such a person, how? Get a hold on your emotions. Because the international community is watching. Now if they even want to beg for you, how do they start? You that insult a judge, call the judge by the name and tell him doesn't know anything. You that push people, don't touch me, you are pushing. Why the drag to what end? And nobody's looking at that. Nobody's looking at that. He had his chances. Okay, defend yourself. Yes, anybody can defend. Anybody can represent themselves in court. Defend yourself. Time was running out. Defend yourself. Nothing. Let me tell you, when you rest your case on that of the prosecution, when you say, look, I have no case to answer, or I rest my case, it's suicidal. You are not giving the court the right to judge you by your opponent's testimony against you. That is what he did. Okay, my opponent has finished talking, Abi. I don't have anything to answer him. You refuse to put a defense. No matter what the defense is, put up a defense. You did not put up a defense. You did not put up a defense, and you want the judge to give you what you don't ask for. You want the judge to perform magic. How? By the time you rest your case on that of the prosecution, it is a suicidal. Immediately he did that, and I knew it was suicidal. What were people expecting? That they would not free him? He couldn't even defend himself. Come and say, okay, at least leave your legal, even though you know all the law. When it comes to representing yourself, you will lose it. I am a lawyer, a proud lawyer. But there are some cases that are personal. I will have to brief my colleague to come and represent me. Because if I represent myself, I will make mistake. Dr. Adagwonweya, even if you are a born lawyer, Dr. Adagwonweya, when she come to shove, you call a lawyer, you brief a lawyer to please come and, you know the law. But when it comes to that representing yourself, you must miss it. You be emotional. You had a very beautiful legal team. Kanu Agabi saying, I know they joke with that man. You debriefed him. That guy, shit. How do you start to beg? How do you even start to defend such a person? Erratic, anger, everything. Everybody watched it. Yet people are saying it's injustice. How? How is it injustice? Those who lost their life on hip-hop and all these demand, what happened? And people were not listening to his radio communication. People were not listening to everything he was saying. People were not listening to... What about the military guys, the military couple that were killed in Olu? The video was there. The woman was beheaded. Her vagina was cut off. When I don't see the video, How do you see white and call it black? How is it injustice? Who will give those ones justice? Whose command were they carrying out? Igbos in military, waste them, kill them. Whose command were they carrying out? Whose command were they carrying out? You incite people into war, you incite people into fighting themselves and say it's not your fault because you are not the one in the forefront that did it. As long as you are an influence that incited these people, my dear, you are going down with them. So at what point did they do injustice? Let me understand. You are calling it injustice. What is injustice? He was given a right to represent himself. He was given a right to counsel. He was given I was even shocked that Justice Omotosho gave his people right for allocutus. I called one or two of my friends. I was following up yesterday, but I was too busy. So once I would just call Victor. Alpha, I definitely delivering the judgment. Okay. What about allocutus? This one, he doesn't have a lawyer. Who will do allocutus for him? Allocutus means plea for mercy. I was so happy when Justice Omotosho gave them the microphone and said, since you're a legal consultant and you have been coming to court for him, please, I will not shut him out from allocutus. Say he's allocutus or say something about allocutus. That is plea for mercy. And this Mr. Obi, he used to be my friend. Mr. Obi took the microphone and said talking. I listened to his speech. I listened to his legal counsel's speech. He was given all, he was given all the rights for fair hearing. Up to allocutus. He was given all. There was no comma, no mistake. That's why I said that judgment is airtight. It will stand any appeal, even before God and man. That judgment will stand any appeal. And my only fear is that if he stands appeal, I pray they don't give him the maximum punishment. Maximum punishment is death. Death sentence immediately. So now, I'm even surprised that the judge was mindful enough to reduce it to just life imprisonment. At least life imprisonment. At least being alive and serving a life imprisonment, there is hope that one day something will happen. But what about death sentence? He did not even pronounce the maximum that was required by law. He gave him life, which is fair. But you people don't understand. That's why you are emotional. What if it was death sentence? What you not going to talk? The death sentence they give him before Friday they don't buy him. What you not going to talk? Like, what are the reason? I even pronounced the maximum that was required by law. He gave him life, which is fair. But you people don't understand. That's why you are emotional. What if it was death sentence? What you not going to talk? The death sentence they give him before Friday they don't buy him. What you not going to talk? Like, what are the reason?